Deer, deer, deer. Time to kill more deer. In order to live, other things must die. That's just how it goes. And this is the best way to do it. They live a free and happy life, and at some point, it gets ended abruptly by a Dazzy Dollaz. Now, the eastern shore of Maryland is one of the last frontiers I have yet to conquer. From phragmites that can grow up to 15 feet tall with sharp blades that can cut the skin, to a labyrinth of muck and marsh holes you must navigate through. It's easy to get turned around, easy to get disheartened. If the claustrophobia and the wet doesn't get you, the mosquitoes will. The last couple of years I have not been successful. It's been failure after failure. And this year, I intend to change it. I intend to change it. I had a 4-point stag at 25 yards. I was on the ground, took a shot, and I missed. What is going on, guys? September 22nd, 2 or 3 days after my back-to-back doe kills. I've got momentum going, and I decided to trudge into this marshes on a Friday before a hurricane. I cannot hunt Saturday, so I'm basically driving 2.5 hours to hunt this parcel and then drive back, hopefully with a Sika. I've calculated in my head that it's worth the trip down here. Right now, they're ripe for the pickings. They're not pressured by guns. I got to take advantage of every second I can down here. So I'm going in. I have a plan. I bumped one out of a bed walking in last time. Didn't get it on camera, unfortunately. But I have a feeling she's going to be back in her bed. I think it was a hind. And I'm going to put a stalk on her with this wind. We got a lot of wind, but I'm going to use it to my advantage. If that doesn't work, I'm going to get up in a tree deeper in the marsh behind her where her buddies are. They're pretty curious little critters, so they don't wander too far off if you bump them. So that's going to be my plan. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to be driving 2.5 hours back with an empty bed in my truck. But to me, it's worth the risk. And I'm just going to keep hammering, baby. Keep pushing until I kill a Sika. Tired of not killing them. It's getting done. Let's go. All right, we're getting after it, baby. This particular piece of equipment is called a thermocell. It's a must-have for any Sika deer hunter. It excretes a chemical called elepharin, which acts as a deterrent for mosquitoes. It causes controversy because they believe that it affects the deer's scent. They can smell it, but if you're playing the wind, doesn't matter either way. They're going to smell you if the wind's not in your favor anyway. Right now I'm in phase 1 of my plan. I'm going back to where I saw a Sika deer bedded down, and I am kind of glassing, still hunting the area, trying to find it. I just did a Sika mew. It's a noise that the hinds make to attract the stags or to communicate to each other. So I just discovered this Sika deer was actually in a wallow and not in a bed. It's basically like a scrape, but for Sika deer. It's not there, so now I'm heading over to my tree. We're gonna get one.
flipping backwoods material. Long hikes and scenic sights, cops running red lights where young tykes ride bikes. Tourists coming from New York to spend a couple nights, while the local youth getting kicked off the street like mice. Tucked in these hills, liberal voters, second homeowners, organization donors, local business owners, mostly white. A lot to comprehend when I'm sitting down to write a rhyme before I venture out to find another mountain to climb. But hip-hop made its way deep into the heart of the sticks, so I'm kicking writtens to the stars. Peep this lunar eclipse. Everyone like, yo, what's good? What you doing this Friday? Ciphers at house parties, down deep dark driveways.
That's pretty high up. I'm almost at the top of this tree. Let's say the leash is maxed out. I think it's a 20-foot leash. Let's see. I don't know if you saw that, but plus feet up right here. Let's see if she's all right. She looks good. The old Matthews looks fine. Everything's on it. Soft ground. Now to get back up the tree. Well, last time I dropped an arrow out of the tree. I killed a doe. So I think if I drop the whole bow, probably gonna be a nice stag that comes out. So I'm gonna be ready for him. It's about 5:30. I think I'll start seeing him by 7:30's last light. So still no worries. The wind's loud enough to where I think it covered any of my scent. So I think we're good, man. Hopefully my bow works. A little windy. Bouncing around like a freaking spoonbill, dude. So she works. Now, Sika deer are curious critters. Sometimes will come into the splashing noises just to investigate, thinking it's another Sika deer. So I've tied up piece of broken tile to a piece of paracord, and it seems to be working pretty good. Now, as I'm about to call, I notice the Sika deer does a complete 180 and starts coming right back for me. She's coming back. She's giving me another chance. Alright, bro. Let's make it happen. arrows. Holy crap. I hope she's dead, dude. I really hope she's dead. Where was she? I shot her this. I'm pretty sure I smoked her, dude. So I ended up finding the arrows. No blood on them, but I was still convinced that I hit her. She could go in many different ways. The sun is starting to go down, and I'm getting concerned that I'm not going to be able to find this deer. I'm almost positive this is going on. And I've walked up and down this whole trail. Every option. Come on, baby. Give me something. Please, Lord. Give me some blood. Guys, I think I may have missed it 3 times. I don't know if my bow's off from when I dropped it 20 feet out of the tree or my nerves. When you want something so bad, you seem to make it a lot harder on yourself sometimes. It's raining out here in the marsh. It's dark. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. I've looked for a long time for blood, and it's just not happening, man. It's just not happening. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. The third shot, I couldn't tell where I hit it. It'd feel really bad if I actually hit the deer, but it doesn't look like I did. There's no blood. I showed the guys in the parking lot the footage. I talked to Jerry about it. Jerry said I either nicked its shoulder a little bit, just a little nick, or I completely missed it. And the last arrow, I couldn't tell from the video. There was no luminoc on it. So I'm assuming that I missed 3 shots on a deer. Chip shots. The first one was the second shot was 100% a chip shot, and that's a pretty big low, man. I knew where this deer was going to come through. He was going to be bedded in that one spot, and I was going to shoot it on the ground, or it was going to walk through that frag, and it went exactly like I thought it would, and I still effed it up, man. I get too excited about these Sika deer, man. So I'm gonna either sit here and feel sorry for myself, or I'm gonna get back out there and kill a freaking Sika deer. So I'm gonna be back out here next possible opportunity, and I'm gonna make it happen. And in the meantime, I'm gonna practice it. Practice. Try to get my head right. Maybe get a couple and get another whitetail kill to get myself back on track. But we got to make this happen, man. Execution over excuses. I have no excuses for those shots. And we're going to execute, baby. Next week on Dazzy Dollaz Hunts, I use an unconventional strategy of using fawn decoys and fawn calls to kill a deer with my longbow. Oh my God!